I'm feeling so fresh and alive, and I'm so glad to arrive.
When it comes to celebrities, it seems like the most surprising revelations often surface after they're gone. Some actors kept secrets so big that even their biggest fans had no clue. We're talking about scandals, shocking surprises, and moments that make you say, wait, what? The kind of stories even their closest friends never saw coming.
You don't think that we mesh well. I was like, why am I even listening to you to begin with? You're a virgin who can't drive.
So get ready, because we're about to dive into some wild, jaw-dropping, and scandalous facts about actors. Truths that only came to light after their passing. From hidden love affairs to eccentric hobbies and everything in between, these stories will make you see these stars in a whole new way. And hey, spilling a little tea is just our way of honoring their unforgettable legacies.
Listen, if you don't believe me, come on with me. You can help me change bets, okay?
Okay. Oh, no thanks.
Anthony Perkins. From secret hospital visits to hidden Hollywood romances, Anthony Perkins lived a double life that only came to light after his final curtain call. Anthony Perkins is forever etched in Hollywood history as Norman Bates from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. But while his chilling portrayal of the infamous motel owner brought him fame, his personal life remained a closely guarded secret. Despite his breakout success in the 1950s, Perkins faced the curse of typecasting after Psycho. Hollywood struggled to see him as anything but the unsettling Bates. Off-screen, Perkins led a private life, carefully shielding his identity as a gay man. It was, after all, an era when the entertainment industry wasn't exactly welcoming to LGBTQ+ individuals. Perkins married photographer Berinthia Barry Berenson at 41. This was a decision that surprised many when his sexuality became public knowledge posthumously. Before his marriage, he was romantically linked to notable names like Rock Hudson and Tab Hunter. However, he maintained his privacy, likely due to the intense societal and professional pressures of the time. Perkins passed away on September 12, 1992, at 60, from AIDS-related complications. His battle with the disease was a secret he carried for years, even checking into hospitals under aliases to avoid public scrutiny. In a statement prepared before his death, Perkins explained his choice for privacy. He said, "I chose not to go public about having AIDS. The problems of one old actor don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world." His story stands as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by LGBTQ+ individuals in Hollywood. It is a testament to his enduring impact on film and beyond. Judy Garland. Behind Judy Garland's radiant smile and unforgettable voice was a heartbreaking battle with addiction and relentless pressure that Hollywood tried to keep hidden. Her career spanned over 4 decades, and countless films, concerts, and awards cemented her as a Hollywood legend. Yet, beneath the glitz and glamour, Garland faced immense personal struggles. Many of these only came to light after her untimely death on June 22, 1969, at the age of 47. Her passing was ruled an accidental overdose of barbiturates, but the roots of her addiction ran deep. Garland's struggles began as a teenager at MGM Studios, where executives pressured her to maintain an idealized image. They prescribed amphetamines to keep her energized during grueling shoots and barbiturates to force her to sleep. This devastating cycle led to lifelong dependency. The toll of these substances was immense. It contributed to extreme weight fluctuations, depression, and emotional instability. Despite several attempts at rehabilitation, the relentless demands of her career and personal life made recovery nearly impossible. Garland's financial troubles also emerged after her death. Mismanaged finances and failed investments left her deeply in debt, forcing her to perform in small venues to make ends meet. Her 5 tumultuous marriages often added to her financial and emotional strain. Judy Garland's life was a poignant reminder of the pressures faced by child stars and the sacrifices made behind Hollywood's bright lights. Her story continues to resonate, shedding light on the darker side of fame. Gene Wilder. He made the world laugh, but Gene Wilder's final years revealed a quiet battle he faced with grace to keep the magic alive for millions. Known for his roles in classics like Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles, Wilder captivated audiences with his unique blend of humor and warmth. His career, which began in the 1960s, earned him 2 Academy Award nominations. On August 29, 2016, Wilder passed away at the age of 83 from complications of Alzheimer's disease. His family later revealed that he had been diagnosed 3 years prior, a secret he chose to keep from the public. Wilder's nephew, Jordan Walker Perlman, explained that this decision was rooted in his deep care for his fans. In a heartfelt statement, Walker Perlman shared, "He simply couldn't bear the idea of one less smile in the world." Wilder's devotion to his audience extended to preserving the magic of his most beloved character, Willy Wonka. By keeping his illness private, he shielded countless children from worrying about their hero. Despite his struggles with a disease that causes progressive memory loss and mood changes, Wilder's legacy remains one of joy and laughter. Gene Wilder's final acting role in Will and Grace in 2003 marked the end of a storied career that continues to inspire. His life was a testament to the power of kindness, and even in his passing, he sought to spread smiles and protect the happiness he brought to so many. Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy was a force in Hollywood, known for her vivacious charm and diverse talent in films like Clueless, 8 Mile, and Sin City. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, Murphy's journey to stardom began when her mother moved the family to Los Angeles. She believed in her daughter's potential. By the early 1990s, Brittany landed roles in TV shows. Eventually, she broke into the big leagues with her unforgettable performance as the quirky new girl, Ty, in Clueless, 1995. Her career soared in the late 90s and early 2000s with a mix of comedic and dramatic roles. Yet, as her professional life flourished, her personal life was fraught with challenges. On December 20, 2009, the world was shocked by her sudden death at just 32. Initially ruled as pneumonia compounded by anemia and multiple drug intoxication, the case took a darker turn. Reports surfaced of heavy metals found in her system, leading some to speculate about possible poisoning. The mystery deepened when her husband, Simon Monjack, died under eerily similar circumstances just 5 months later. Speculations ranged from toxic mold in their home to darker narratives involving neglect and foul play. While the truth remains elusive, Brittany Murphy's legacy endures. Her vibrant spirit and remarkable performances continue to captivate audiences. But her untimely death serves as a reminder of the pressures and pitfalls often hidden behind Hollywood's glittering facade. Natalie Wood. Was it an accident or was there more to the story? Natalie Wood's mysterious death still haunts Hollywood decades later. Natalie Wood was once the epitome of the American sweetheart. She started her acting career as a child. Then she transitioned into a respected adult actress and rose to the top of Hollywood's A-list. But in the early 1970s, Wood took a break from films to focus on family, giving birth to 2 daughters. Tragically, her promising comeback film, Brainstorm, would never materialize. On November 29, 1981, the 43-year-old actress drowned off Santa Catalina Island during a weekend boat trip with her husband, Robert Wagner. What began as a peaceful getaway ended in mystery. Wood's body was found hours later, floating in the Pacific Ocean, a mile from the yacht she had been staying on. Though Wagner and 2 others, Christopher Walken and the boat captain, were on board that night, no one could explain how Wood ended up in the water. Initial reports from Wagner claimed she had not been with him when he went to bed. Yet the autopsy revealed bruises and abrasions on her body, raising questions about the true nature of her injuries. Despite the coroner's conclusion of accidental drowning and hypothermia, Wood's sister, Lana, expressed doubt. She pointed out that Wood, who couldn't swim, had always been terrified of water. Did the circumstances of her death match the story? Or was there more to uncover? To this day, the case remains one of Hollywood's most enduring mysteries. David Carradine. David Carradine's shocking death left the world questioning. Was it a tragic accident or something more sinister? David Carradine, the martial arts icon, spent over 4 decades making his mark in Hollywood. Despite a rise to fame in the 1970s, by the time he starred in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill, Carradine was primarily acting in low-budget films. His performance in Kill Bill rekindled his career, earning him a Golden Globe nomination and a chance at a Hollywood comeback. However, Carradine's promising return to prominence was tragically cut short. On June 4, 2009, the 72-year-old actor was found dead in his Bangkok hotel room, hanging in a closet with a cord around his neck. Thai authorities initially reported the cause of death as autoerotic asphyxiation. This is a risky practice where oxygen is restricted to the brain to enhance pleasure. An initial investigation ruled out foul play, but a private autopsy later raised questions. It suggested the death could have been either accidental or possibly homicide. The shocking nature of Carradine's death painted a stark contrast to the public image of the disciplined martial artist and calm, introspective actor. His family sought further investigation, believing that the official conclusion was too hasty. The mystery of David Carradine's death continues to haunt his legacy. It left fans grappling with the complexities of his life both on and off screen. Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball's fiery red hair wasn't the only thing under fire in the 1950s. Known for her iconic role in I Love Lucy, Lucille Ball's reputation was threatened when the Los Angeles Herald-Express accused her of being a communist in 1953. The headline, "Lucille Ball a Red," sent shockwaves through Hollywood. This was during a time when the Red Scare and McCarthyism were sweeping the nation. In the documentary, Lucy and Desi, Lucille's daughter, Lucy Arnaz, recalled how her mother was terrified that the accusation might ruin her career and family. However, Desi Arnaz took matters into his own hands to protect his wife. He invited the press into their home and personally explained that Lucille had never been a communist. This was even despite registering as one in 1936 to please her socialist grandfather. Lucy shared how her father even went so far as to get FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover on the phone during a live taping of I Love Lucy. On this call, Hoover cleared Lucille's name in front of the studio audience. Desi famously quipped, "The only thing red about her was her hair, and even that was not legitimate," earning a standing ovation from the crowd. Lucille's political past was hidden for years, but her family's efforts and Desi's bold defense ensured that she was cleared, preserving her legendary status as a comedy icon. Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman fought his greatest battle in silence, and he did it all while continuing to deliver powerful performances that would leave a lasting legacy. Chadwick Boseman was not just an actor, he was a symbol of strength and resilience. His portrayal of iconic figures like Jackie Robinson and the Black Panther cemented his place as a global hero. But what many fans didn't know was that at the height of his career, Boseman was privately battling stage 3 colon cancer. This was a fight he kept hidden from the public eye. Diagnosed in 2016, Boseman continued to work on major projects while undergoing treatment. He never let his illness affect his performance. He brought his unmatched talent to Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, a film released in 2020. This was just months before his death, earning a posthumous Academy Award nomination for his portrayal of Levy. His ability to perform through such adversity only added to the admiration he garnered from audiences worldwide. Tragically, Boseman passed away on August 28, 2020, at the age of 43. The news shook the entertainment world. His family's announcement on Twitter became the most liked tweet in history, with over 6 million likes in just one day. As we remember Chadwick Boseman, we celebrate not only his contributions to film but also his incredible strength. Rock Hudson. Rock Hudson was the epitome of charm and masculinity in Hollywood's golden era. He captivated audiences with films like Giant and Pillow Talk. But beneath his heartthrob image, Hudson harbored a secret that would only surface after his death. He was gay. At a time when being openly LGBTQ+ could destroy a career, Hudson maintained a carefully constructed public persona. His private life was meticulously shielded from the spotlight. Hudson's career skyrocketed in the 1950s and 1960s, solidifying him as one of Hollywood's most bankable leading men. Off-screen, however, he lived a life of secrecy, navigating a society that condemned homosexuality. The 2023 documentary Rock Hudson, All That Heaven Allowed, sheds further light on his relationships. It revealed the lengths Hudson went to protect his image. Director Stephen Kijak noted, If he'd had the choice, he would have stayed in the closet. In the early 1980s, Hudson's gaunt appearance during a press event with Doris Day fueled speculation about his health. The truth emerged in 1985 when Hudson became the first major celebrity to publicly acknowledge an AIDS diagnosis. His revelation was groundbreaking, igniting critical conversations about the AIDS crisis and LGBTQ+ rights. Hudson's death on October 2, 1985, at age 59, marked a turning point in public awareness of the epidemic. Hudson's story is one of resilience and tragedy, highlighting the pressures of maintaining a Hollywood facade. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford dazzled audiences during Hollywood's golden age. Her career spanned nearly 5 decades with standout performances in classics, including Mildred Pierce, which earned her an Academy Award. Known for her magnetic on-screen presence and sharp professionalism, Crawford became a symbol of glamour and resilience. But her legacy took a shocking turn after she died in 1977. Her adopted daughter, Christina, released the explosive memoir, Mommy Dearest. Christina's allegations painted a harrowing picture of life behind Crawford's carefully curated Hollywood image. From physical abuse to psychological torment, the claims included brutal night raids. This is where Crawford, reportedly intoxicated, would wake her children to clean imagined messes. Christina also detailed incidents of starvation and violent outbursts. She talked about one where Crawford allegedly attacked her after suspecting flirtation with her husband. The memoir sparked fierce debates. Some defended Crawford's character. Others saw Christina's revelations as a chilling exposé of the pressures and darkness hidden in Hollywood's golden veneer. A 1981 film adaptation of Mommy Dearest further cemented the controversy. This ensured Crawford's reputation was forever linked to the shocking allegations. Despite the criticism, Crawford's contributions to cinema remain undeniable. Her life serves as a stark reminder of the contrast between Hollywood's glitzy facade and the struggles that often lurked behind closed doors. Whether remembered as a trailblazing actress or a deeply flawed mother, Joan Crawford's legacy continues to provoke discussion and fascination. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando was always a man of mystery, both on and off the screen. But a jaw-dropping revelation about his personal life didn't come to light until 2018. During an interview, music producer Quincy Jones casually dropped a bombshell. Brando had once been romantically involved with comedian Richard Pryor. Jones's claim sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Fans and gossipers scrambled to confirm if it could be true. Although Pryor's daughter initially denied the affair, it was later confirmed by his widow, Jennifer Pryor. She revealed that Pryor had openly discussed his bisexuality with friends. He also said that he had never been ashamed of his past, including his fling with Brando. Jennifer also mentioned that Richard had written about the affair in his diaries. These were later explored in the 2019 book, The Richard Pryor Diaries. Brando had always been open about his bisexuality, which was pretty brave, especially during a time when society was less accepting of such relationships. His list of lovers included not just women, but also men like Richard Pryor, James Baldwin, and even Marvin Gaye. Despite his personal life being marked by controversy and emotional pain, Brando's legacy as one of Hollywood's greatest actors remains untarnished. This new revelation has added another layer to Brando's already complex and fascinating story, proving that even legends have secrets that can surprise us decades later. Vivien Leigh. The world of classic cinema was rocked when it was revealed that two of its biggest stars, Laurence Olivier and Vivien Leigh, were having an affair. Both of them were married to other people. Their controversial romance became public when they married in 1940. This was just a year after Leigh's iconic role as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. The film not only made Leigh a Hollywood legend, but also earned her an Academy Award, solidifying her status as one of the era's leading actresses. Though Leigh continued to land major roles in films, her personal life and work ethic were often misunderstood. She was labeled difficult to work with, but biographers now believe this reputation was unfair. Leigh's struggles were rooted in a hidden battle with mental health issues, particularly bipolar disorder. This disorder was not well understood at the time. Behind the scenes, Lee's condition took a toll on her life and career. She was frequently hospitalized and underwent electroshock therapy. This was a grim part of her life that remained largely private. Despite her challenges, she continued to act in major productions, though the strain was evident. Olivier and Lee's tumultuous relationship was marked by both their shared passion for acting and Lee's mental health battles. This affair remains a poignant chapter in Hollywood history. It showed that even the brightest stars have untold struggles behind the scenes. Bob Crane. From TV star to unsolved mystery, Bob Crane's life took a deadly turn that no one saw coming. Bob Crane was best known for playing the charming Colonel Hogan on Hogan's Heroes. He led a life that became the subject of shocking revelations after his tragic murder in 1978. He started his career in radio before becoming a beloved television star in the 1960s. However, his life would take a dark turn when he was found brutally murdered at the age of 49 in his Scottsdale, Arizona apartment. The crime scene revealed a chilling reality about Crane's private life. Investigators discovered numerous Polaroid photos and videotapes, many of which depicted intimate encounters filmed by Crane himself. This secret obsession with pornography, involving his co-stars and other women, was a side of Crane that few knew. His friend, John Henry Carpenter, who helped him with video equipment, became a person of interest in the murder investigation. Despite the lurid details of Crane's personal life, the investigation dragged on for years. It wasn't until 1994 that Carpenter was convicted of Crane's murder, though many questions still remain unanswered. Bob Crane's tragic death and the scandal that followed have cast a long shadow over his career. He remains an icon for his role on Hogan's Heroes. But the dark secrets uncovered after his death serve as a reminder that even the most beloved figures can have hidden lives. Mary Tyler Moore. Mary Tyler Moore lit up television screens for decades, but behind her radiant smile, she faced a private battle she never let dim her shine. Mary Tyler Moore became a household name in the 1960s with her role as Laura Petrie on The Dick Van Dyke Show. Her charm and impeccable comedic timing captivated audiences. It paved the way for her groundbreaking series, The Mary Tyler Moore Show. This show was a cultural phenomenon that solidified her legacy as one of television's most beloved icons. Beyond TV, Moore earned critical acclaim in films like Ordinary People, for which she was nominated for an Academy Award. However, behind her public success, Moore fought a private struggle. Diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in her 30s, she began to experience severe vision deterioration in the 1980s. Eventually, she lost much of her sight. Despite this, Moore never revealed her condition publicly. She continued to inspire audiences with her talent and grace. Her husband confirmed after her passing in 2017 that Moore had kept her battle with diabetes-related blindness a secret. In her memory, Levine founded the Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative. This is a nonprofit dedicated to combating vision loss caused by diabetes. This organization honors her legacy by raising awareness and funding research to prevent blindness worldwide. Mary Tyler Moore's story is one of resilience and quiet strength. She will always be remembered for her iconic roles and trailblazing career. Her private courage in facing health challenges serves as an enduring testament to her spirit. Robin Williams. The man who brought joy to millions was silently battling a disease that stole the very gifts that made him unforgettable. Robin Williams was celebrated for his unmatched comedic talent and heartfelt performances. He left the world in shock and mourning when he died by suicide in 2014. Known for roles in classics like Mrs. Doubtfire, Aladdin, and Good Will Hunting, Williams was a master of improvisation and quick wit. However, the public persona that exuded joy masked a private battle far more complex than anyone imagined. Williams had openly discussed his struggles with depression and addiction. But his widow, Susan Schneider Williams, later revealed a critical factor that went unnoticed during his lifetime. He struggled with Lewy body dementia, LBD. This neurodegenerative disease disrupts cognitive function, mood, and movement. The disease causes symptoms like severe anxiety, memory loss, hallucinations, and paranoia. He was misdiagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2013. However, Williams experienced immense confusion and frustration in his final months. An autopsy after his death revealed the true extent of the disease. It shed light on the profound changes in his brain that likely contributed to his tragic decision. Susan described LBD as a terrorist in his brain, robbing Williams of his sharp mind and iconic humor. Since his passing, Susan has worked tirelessly to raise awareness about LBD through advocacy and education. Her efforts have highlighted the challenges of diagnosing and treating this little-known but debilitating condition. She offers hope and understanding to others facing similar struggles. Robin Williams's legacy continues to inspire, not just through his timeless performances, but as a catalyst for greater awareness of the invisible battles many endure. Marilyn Monroe. The world saw Marilyn Monroe as Hollywood's ultimate starlet, but behind the glamour was a haunting story of struggle and heartbreak. Marilyn Monroe captivated audiences with her beauty, charm, and talent. However, her public persona concealed a lifetime of emotional turmoil. Born Norma Jean Mortensen, Monroe's early years were fraught with instability. With a mother battling mental illness and an absent father, Monroe endured a childhood in foster homes and orphanages. Because of this, she seemed to seek the stability that eluded her for her entire life. These early traumas set the stage for a life plagued by depression, anxiety, and chronic insomnia. In an era with a limited understanding of mental health, Monroe was prescribed a dangerous cocktail of barbiturates, amphetamines, and sleeping pills to manage her struggles. This reliance on medication not only affected her health, but also fueled erratic behavior on set. Reports from her time in Hollywood often mentioned challenges such as tardiness and mood swings, which were attributed to her ongoing struggles with health and medication. Tragically, Monroe's struggles culminated on August 5, 1962, when she was found dead in her home from a barbiturate overdose. While her death was ruled a probable suicide, the circumstances sparked decades of speculation. Rumors about romantic ties to President John F. Kennedy and his brother Robert added to ongoing conspiracy theories. There are even some who suggest her death was a cover-up to protect powerful figures. John Candy. In a world where fame often comes first, John Candy's heartfelt choice to prioritize family over stardom made him a true comedy hero. John Candy was a beloved Canadian actor and comedian. He charmed audiences with his warmth, humor, and unforgettable characters. However, few people know why he turned down a coveted spot on Saturday Night Live, SNL, during its 1980s heyday. In 1981, SNL creators Dick Ebersol and Lorne Michaels were eager to recruit the rising star. John was making waves on the Canadian sketch comedy show SCTV alongside Martin Short and Eugene Levy. According to Doug Hill and Jeff Weingrad's book Saturday Night, A Backstage History of Saturday Night Live, Candy's decision to decline the offer stemmed from feeling torn between the two shows. At the time, Candy was gaining momentum in his career and valued the stability that SCTV provided, which allowed him to stay close to home in Canada. However, a deeper reason emerged years later. Candy's daughter Jennifer revealed during an interview on the 30th anniversary of her father's untimely death that her dad turned down SNL for the sake of his family. She described him as the ultimate family guy who recognized the chaotic and hedonistic lifestyle surrounding SNL's cast and knew it wouldn't be a healthy environment. Candy's decision highlights his devotion to family and self-awareness. It also proved he prioritized personal well-being over potential stardom. While he never joined the ranks of SNL alumni, his legacy as a comedy icon remains unmatched and cherished by fans worldwide. Grace Kelly. Behind the glamour of Grace Kelly's Hollywood stardom and royal title lay a story of heartbreak, resilience, and unspoken dreams. Grace Kelly, the celebrated actress turned Princess of Monaco, tragically passed away on September 14, 1982, at the age of 52. Her death followed a car accident in Monaco, where she reportedly suffered a stroke while driving. While the world mourned the loss of the elegant star, a closer look at her life reveals a narrative shaped by both triumph and adversity. Kelly first captivated audiences with her role in High Noon, opposite Gary Cooper, and cemented her legacy with an Academy Award for The Country Girl. But long before her Hollywood stardom, her life was marred by a dark and challenging upbringing. According to Grace Kelly, Hollywood Dream Girl by Jay Jorgensen and Manoa Bowman, Grace's mother was physically abusive. On top of that, her father, a staunch anti-Semite, tried to bribe her Jewish boyfriend to leave her. Despite her family's strict expectations, Grace carved her own path to success. Grace Kelly's marriage to Prince Rainier of Monaco may have seemed picture-perfect, but it required her to make major sacrifices, including giving up her acting career to focus on royal duties and philanthropy. However, the transition wasn't without pain. The book reveals that Grace deeply missed her film career, and the longing contributed to periods of depression. Behind the image of the perfect princess was a woman who endured hardship. She made compromises and left an indelible mark on Hollywood and beyond. Thanks for joining us as we explored these fascinating stories about actors' lives. It's incredible how much we discover about them after they're gone, reminding us they were human too. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more surprising facts and behind-the-scenes stories. See you in the next video.